Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of Up Close and Personal with Angela on behalf of Aspiring Authors Magazine. I want to thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. I tell you, I am super, super excited. Y'all, this year is almost over. And I am super, super excited to be heading into 2023. We have some amazing authors that we're going to be showcasing the entire year. So I'm excited. We're doing some new things over here at Aspiring Authors Magazine, and I'm excited about what we're doing. For those that do not know who I am affectionately known as the Queen of Collaboration. I am the founder of AALAC, which is the African American Author Literacy Awareness Campaign. I am also the CEO of Aspiring Authors Magazine, where my desire is to bridge the gap between brown authors all over the world and to showcase brown authors all over this world. So we talk about topics that other people don't want to talk about that's concerning us. So I'm excited. I'm excited to have a platform to be able to share and allow individuals to express their voice and to allow their voices to be heard. So I'm excited to have my special guest on tonight. I'm going to move out the way and allow her to come up and introduce herself. I tell you, the enemy's been busy, but y'all know me. Y'all know I don't stop. I continue to press. We had some technical difficulties. So y'all know if anything go on, charge it to our minds and not our hearts. Okay. I'm telling you, the enemy be busy, but yet we press. I want to thank you for your resilience. And you could have said, no, let's go ahead and reschedule. Because we was talking about it. I had already wrote it down on the book. But you know what? We was determined to continue, and we was determined to press on. So I thank you for your resilience on tonight, and I thank you for your press. And guess what? There's going to be a blessing in your pressing.
Yes, I like that.
Amen, amen. So I want you to introduce to those that are tuning in and those that may hear this replay. Who is Bobbye?
Hi, I'm Bobbye Wagner. I want to say thank you for the platform. May God bless your platform. I was having a privilege to be a part. My name is Bobbye Wagner. I wrote the book Life Under the Pink Canopy. My trauma, my truth. Before I go into that, born and raised in Des Moines, Iowa, moved to Houston, Texas over 20-some years ago. I am a documentary writer and an author, and brand new author of this book.
Wow. And what's the name of your book?
Life Under the Pink Canopy.
Wow.
Can I show you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Life Under the Pink Canopy.
Wow, what a title. What was the inspiration behind that title?
Absolutely. So a few years ago, I wrote a documentary film on mental illness. And it was my mom's life story. She was an educator, and after years of teaching, she suffered a mental illness back in the 60s and 70s. She suffered humane electric shock treatment. My father left the family to handle it. And we were left to suffer. We saw my mom go from institution to institution. The family was disrupted for years until they found the right medication to help her through. When we got adults, like I do, me and my brothers decided to write this documentary. Is everything okay? Audio-wise? Yes. Okay. So in the years growing up, I never had a bed to myself. It was always hand-me-down. Until one year, my mom was stable enough to buy me a pink canopy bed.
Wow.
So the following year, she would get sick again, And then I would be admitted to the hospital. And my tympanic kid was destroyed. And it hurt me because I never could get used to my mom to the bed one minute, left the next. Like the bed. It was there one minute, gone the next. So the pink canopy is like, figuratively, it's a covering over you, like my mom, and literally a covering. But then it left my life. So when I was writing a documentary, I didn't have a title. God told me this title. Then in the documentary, the pink canopy, and then years later, the book came out, Life Under the Pink Canopy.
Wow.
That was a lot.
Wow. And I'm just sitting here like I can relate to different parts of your story. I lost my mom 12 days after my 16th birthday. And I dealt with some mental illness. Never I never really properly grieved the loss of my mom. Because even at that young age, I was, put in a position where I had to be the strong one, because I had to be the one that told my brother, I had to be the one that drove to the school. My brother was, he was a sophomore in college, and I had to drive there with my dad and give that news to my brother. I was with my mom the day she took her last breath. I was there when my aunts come through the door and the nurses told her that my mom was no longer there. I knew my mom had already passed on before they even told me that my mom was gone.
My gosh.
So yeah, I thank you for I thank you for this, because the enemy was really busy. Didn't want us to because this topic is near and dear to my heart. Mental illness is near and dear to my heart. Suicide awareness in the brown community. That's one of those topics that people brush under the rug. They don't want to talk about it. And they tell us we have to be strong. But what is strong? What is strong? That's what I want to know. What is strong? You tell us what I got to be this way. I got to be that way. But yeah, I'm thankful for you on tonight, and the fact that you pressed, because somebody needs to hear this. There's so many people dealing with mental illness and deal with it in silence. So I'm definitely grateful for you on tonight. Wow. I want you to share a little more about that documentary, and we definitely want people to be able to support you. I want to be able to check that documentary out. So please tell us how we can check it out and how we can get that book.
Absolutely. The documentary is on YouTube. And if you just type in the title, or on YouTube, it should pop up.
So if we go to YouTube, and just type in your name, it should pop up.
Yes.
Bobbye Wagner.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And if we want to get the book, how do we get the book?
Okay, so that's the website entitled the book, www.lifeunderthepeakcandy.com. And I talk about my trauma with my mom. It's not that unaddressed trauma showed up in my adult life.
Wow. That's amazing. I thank you. And I definitely want to thank you for pressing your way and pressing on. I definitely want to get you back on when we get this technology worked out and can get these technical difficulties sorted out, where people can really hear and understand your message, because you definitely have a message that needs to go out across the brown community. Mental illness is real, and you know, a lot of people, you know, they laugh it off and they take it as a game, but it's serious. And oh my God, I'm just thankful for people like you. And we have a couple more people. I want to connect you with some more people that's on the platform. I thank God for this platform because He allowed me to come across some amazing people. There are some other individuals that they have their own mental health practices. They are brown professionals, and they started their own private practices so that they could reach our brown community because they saw there was a need. They saw it was a need, and they knew that, you know, a lot of individuals could not afford the $100 to go and sit on the sofa and to talk your problems out. You know, a lot of them was turning to alternative drugs and alcohol and sex and all types of things. So I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that God allowed y'all to cross my path because we need this. And the fact that He allowed all of us to come together, you know, I have sisters and brothers in Africa and in the UK that suffer from mental illness and go through a lot of the same things that, you know, we go through. And just imagine in a lot of different places, you know, you wonder, are people going through what you're going through? And they are. And I'm just so grateful that we're able to be an outlet. We're able to educate, empower, and encourage others. So yes, I call that. Look, I call that the E3 experience. Those that follow me and have been following me for a while. In 2016, I stepped out on faith and I started a youth after school and summer program. I see Brother Corey Dunlap is on. That's one of my big brothers from Morris Brown College. He was one of the guys that came out and poured into those babies during the summertime. But it was those babies that launched everything that I'm doing now. If it was not for those babies and their desires and their urges to do and want to be successful. I remember Corey coming and talking about I am success. And putting that in those kids and installing that in those kids. We had Jasmine Womack that drove from Atlanta. She had just gave birth and she had her baby squatted across her stomach, and she coming to teach my babies about vision boards and how to do vision boards. And it's just like it's bigger than me. And that's what I tell people all the time. I just told the young lady that was on before you, you know, those technical difficulties that we had to keep pressing because it was bigger than us. And what she's about to get ready to do it's bigger than us. You know, it's lives that, oh my God, I'm telling you, it's lives that gonna be impact and change just by the movement, the 122 authors. Just about us coming on and being able to share our story and being able to let people know that, hey, I suffer from this. I went through this, so you're not alone. There's a young guy, and if he's watching, he follows me on my Author Angela page, and I've been watching his page, and he's been displaying some suicidal tendencies, and we all have been watching him and, you know, sharing different things with him, and I've been praying for him. And I saw a live and they said they blocked his account or whatever, but I just want everybody to lift him up in prayer. Y'all go over to my page, those that follow me. I'm gonna reach out to you after this live, but I want people to be able to connect with you. I want you to share if you have anything that's coming up, anything that you want individuals to know about you right now. That's what I want you to share.
Hey, thank you. So suffered with trauma and the unaddressed trauma. What I want to encourage people that we go through, but we gotta say, like you said earlier, it's okay not to be okay. reach out for the agencies, the resources in your community to get help. Reach out to your friend and ask everybody to check on your friend. Because I suffered with this unaddressed trauma. I suffered with my mental illness, and it showed up in my life. It's what it's about. To turn around and face those demons and work through it. I can be the best mother, entrepreneur, my best self. So I just want to encourage people. There's resources out there. Use them.
Wow. That's the best advice, and that's what I tell people, and we are here to be helpmates one to another. We didn't get dropped out of the sky. He strategically placed us here, and we're all just like every part of our body has a function and makes us a unit, makes us one person, makes us the individual that we are. Everybody in this universe have a function. Everybody in this universe have a role. Everybody in this universe have a connection to one to another, and I'm just so grateful. Again, I thank you for stopping by.
But this platform is doing what it's going to do. Because as you was talking, I was getting deep.
Wow. Well, I thank you. Just keep us lifted in prayer, and I thank you for pressing. I look forward to our second interview. I'm definitely going to have to get another interview when we get this technology worked out, and I'm excited. I'm excited.
Miss Angela,
yes, ma'am.
The link to the documentary.
Yes.
And I want you to see the trailer first.
Okay.
The trailer is 2 minutes long, and it's introduced to the documentary. So I'll send it to you tonight.
Okay, and I'll share it out. Please do that.
Okay.
And I'll share it out. And then I definitely want to connect you with some of the mental health professionals that's inside the group, that's connected to the group, that are authors. I think I have about 2 or 3 that's in this prayer book. I just had a prayer book on 121 Days of Prayer that dropped. The ebook actually dropped on yesterday. The actual paperback book is going to drop on Christmas Eve. It's 121 Days of Prayer, 365 affirmations from around the world. We had 41 individuals share 365 affirmations, and it was 21 of us that was in 5 a.m. prayer for 121 days. So I'm just excited about what God is doing. And I definitely want you to be connected to them. Who knows what God is about to do? Because it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. I definitely thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for pressing. And I thank you so much. Anything that you want to leave with those that are tuning in before we jump off?
Oh, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
That's it. All right. Well, I thank you for stopping by and sharing with us on tonight. Have a good one. Be blessed. Bye-bye. I definitely want to thank you guys for sharing with us on tonight, for stopping by and blessing me on tonight. We had some technical difficulties, but y'all know we don't stop. I don't stop. I keep pressing. Nevertheless, tomorrow night, we'll be right back here tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I actually have, this young lady is amazing. This queen is amazing, y'all. She's not only a pastor, she's a professor, she's an author. Oh my gosh, and it just goes on and on. I'm telling you, the type of people that come across this platform that just want to be the change that they desire to see in this universe. Y'all stay connected to the 122 authors from around the world as we show the world who we are and what we're doing. I'm excited. If you're not attached, I want to encourage you guys to get attached to the movement. I love you guys. Be blessed. See you back here tomorrow night.